discuss a topic a little bit different than the topics that I've been discussing lately. So this topic, it has to do with dating. I think that this is an important topic to discuss because dating is difficult these days. This generation seems to focus on different things, surface level, shallow things. So I wanted to discuss this topic and how it relates to the Bible and what I feel God would want me to disclose. So, and my relationship with the Lord has definitely helped me in my own dating life and my own experiences. So this message is not meant to shame anybody, make them feel impure, judge them in any type of way, because I feel like whoever needs this message hopefully finds healing and value in this message, and they can apply it to their own lives. So I'm going to do the best I can to say what I need to say in this video, and hopefully someone can take something from this message. They might be able to resonate with it and apply it to their own life. So all of these things come from my own experience, my own relationship with the Lord, and like I said, it's not meant to judge anybody, but hopefully someone can take something from it. So in the Bible, Jesus talks about the Samaritan woman, and him and his disciples are walking through Samaria, and they come across a woman, and she's kind of in charge of this well, and typically Jews don't want to accept any water from a Samaritan. They really don't want anything to do with the Samaritans at that time. So Jesus ended up asking this woman for some water, and she's kind of perplexed, kind of like, well, why are you asking me as a Jew for some water to drink? Like, typically Jews don't want anything to do with us Samaritans. And so Jesus basically replies, in his own words, if you knew who I was and the God that I serve, basically you wouldn't question the water I have for you. And she's like, this is the best water we have. How could you tell me that you can offer me better water than what I have right here? And he basically says, like, look, this water that I have is better than your water, because you're going to thirst again. The water I give you will give you eternal life. And I think it's kind of funny, because if we apply it to dating today, people who want to be desperately loved, who want to be seen, who aren't ashamed of wanting somebody in this life to spend their time with, they call them thirsty. And I think that's kind of funny, because if you don't know who you are as a person and you're running after people, constantly trying to seek their validation, coming off desperate, lonely, whatever, you could be considered thirsty, whether you're a man, woman, anything in between, whatever. That's just the way you act, right? So, another thing about this woman, Jesus basically asks her, like, who her husband is. And so she's like, I don't have a husband. And he's like, you're right, you're telling the truth. You have many husbands. And if we look at that from a spiritual perspective, the way God sees it, anyone you lay in bed with, that becomes your husband or your wife. So, personally, I've practiced celibacy for the past 5 or 6 years, and I have not regret that decision whatsoever. When I decided to give my life to Christ, that was like something I was really adamant about trying to stay with. And it's been tough, let me tell you. It's not an easy thing thing to do. I feel like once you start to hold on to that aspect of yourself and you want to give your energy to the Lord and wait for the right person to exchange energy with, everyone seems to want to come at you and kind of ruin that for you. And you don't, it's hard to tell who is real these days and who isn't, but time will tell. And your discernment and your relationship with God will help you. Because not everyone has the best intentions for you and your life, and sometimes people just want to drain you of your energy, you know?